Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday, April 27th. The sun is out. Now, this is funny, you can't really see yet, but it's like the sun is out right now and it's fairly decent. Later today is supposed to cloud up and we're supposed to get some rain. So, now, okay, a couple things I want to talk about, but one of them was this. I wanted to point this out real quick. See all the dandelions? Now, a lot of people see weeds. There's a lot of really good medicinal properties to dandelions that are actually very healthy for you. So one of my challenges to you all is to look it up online and actually see how good dandelions are for you. I mean, like I said, we see most of us see a weed, but it's really not, okay? So actually I wanted to take you over here real quick. And for the most part, all the water's gone. Pretty much there's just very little bit left there. And so that was our wonderful storm that we had. Actually, let's try to think. It was a week ago Friday. So it actually took almost a full week for everything to dry back up, but that happens. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about today was actually a couple good channels to get information from. The Prepared Mind is a real good one, and Viking Preparedness with Reverend John Fox. A couple real good channels, give out a lot of really good information, and I just wanted to recommend those channels just because of the fact that there's a lot going on, and they talk about a lot of like the manipulation of the media. The manipulation of the media is really bad. You know, we are being spoon-fed what they want us to know, and you know it's happened all throughout history of the United States. Basically, I mean, it's especially in this day of social media and having news right at hand at the moment. I mean, we're manipulated all the time by the government, and they keep doing it again because we are so stupid as a country that we believe it. Now, there's a lot going on in the world, obviously, and we're pushing our weight around again, which I don't know if that's a good thing, but you never know. You could wake up one day and your worst nightmares come true, that we're at war again, or still, because we're technically still at war, but to get pulled into something way worse, and that's not necessary. I don't think we need to be doing that. We need to be taking care of our own country, and I've said that over and over again. And what I mean basically by that, the infrastructure of our country is atrocious. We could pull all our troops back and put them to work on that, and put together private contractors and everything else, and really put this country back to work. You want to make America great again? That's how you do it. You work on your infrastructure, your waterways, your roads and your bridges, the power grid. They're absolutely atrocious. They're horrible. I mean, there's the dams, a great example, right? A lot of dams are built in the 1930s, so a lot of these things got to be redone, and we're just not doing it. And that's kind of frightening, really frightening. The power grid is so fragile, it's ridiculous, and so it's something that really needs to be worked on. But the manipulation of the media, like I said, we are fed. I mean, I think it said, I can't remember exactly what the numbers were, and so please don't quote me on this, but I think like 8 people own like 90% or 92% of all the media outlets. That's like social media, that's the newspapers, the radios, TV. Like 8 people own that. So they basically are controlling what we're given, what we're allowed to see. And we're of course painted in a certain light by the media. We're the great saviors of the world, and so it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And now what's been going on YouTube with the whole censorship of all channels trying to get out other information, and some channels that aren't going with the status quo of what the big people want, that are in charge of everything, like all your gun channels, your prepper channels, your off-grid channels. They don't want that. They don't want you to be self-sustaining. They don't want that. That doesn't fit their agenda. So if they can make us look bad, like doomsday preppers, how do they make all the off-gridders and preppers looking doomsday preppers? They made them look like idiots. They tried to make them look like they were crazy. They tried to discredit them. And I'm sure that some of them may have been, but not all of them. I think some of them had really good plans and had really good things in place. But except for that one idiot out in Seattle, he was like the worst one ever. The one that ended up being a pedophile. And if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I mean. The one that said he was just going to raid other preppers. That was his goal. So, it's an idiot. But anyway, when I saw the episode, I knew he was an idiot. But it's like, that's what they try to paint us as. Anybody that wants to be different, that doesn't want to go along with the status quo or the norm, if you will, we're painted in a very bad light. There's a lot of people that are preppers and off-gridders that are professional people that, go to work every day. And, they got that gut feeling that they need to do something. And, it's funny, 150 years ago, it wouldn't have been considered being a prepper. It would have been considered normal to have a stock pantry, to have enough food for a long period of time, to be ready for whatever emergency is going to come down the road, because it's always going to be the next thing. There's always going to be something else that is going to happen. It doesn't even necessarily have to be an SHTF situation, guys. It could be something personal to you in your own life, a death in the family, a loss of a job, whatever. These things happen, and it just changes the whole dynamics of everything. So those are some of the things to think about. Realistically, there's a lot going on. We're being fed. Can't talk this morning. I apologize. We're being sped. Why do I keep saying sped? Spoon fed. There we go. Got it down now. Spoon fed. All right. We're being spoon fed. I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea what's going on in my brain today. But anyway, we're getting fed what they want us to know. And they're trying to shut down alternative media, like through the internet, of people like John of the Prepared Mind, and Viking Preparedness. They want to shut people like that down. They don't want them people out there putting the information out there, because they're both very intelligent guys, okay? And when you have somebody intelligent saying, hey, stuff is screwed up, things are not right, then they don't want that. They don't want, because it's like, they want that person like that idiot that was in Seattle, that that's the kind that they want to show. They want to show him, because then other people, the masses, will look and go, oh, yep, see, those preppers and off-gridders are all crazy. But when you have somebody that has intelligence and that can, show facts and share information that's pertinent to what's going on, they don't want that, because that doesn't fit their agenda. So what I want you to do is to keep an open mind, really scrutinize any kind of things that come down the pipe, any kind of information that you're being fed, really look at that. I got to show you guys this too here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So, anyway, and then I don't know if you guys can see this. Under the trailer, under there, is Maxie. He's chilling out under there. It's a warm day today. They said it's going to be like 80. But anyway, just like I said, keep an open mind, guys. Don't automatically believe anything that you're shown through the media. Don't believe it, because it's, like I said, you're being fed what they want you to see. They don't want you to think for yourselves. They don't want you to look at things objectively and say, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Good example. Let's go with a good example, something that was hush-hush that happened here recently. I-85. I think it was down south, obviously. I'm not sure. I think it might have been in Georgia. I'm not 100% sure where it happened because I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. Saw some information on it. The I-85 bridge collapse, and it was on fire. Now, bridges just don't happen to become on fire. That was an intentional act that was done. It was completely covered up because it didn't fit the narrative of what they wanted. And there's people in this country that we've allowed into this country that want to hurt us. They have an agenda. They don't want to conform to be American. They don't want to be part of that melting pot. They just want to have control and have their way of thoughts done, period. And that's it. And if you don't go by that, then they don't want that, So now Soxy has joined Buddy under the car. So anyway, guys, listen. Basically, I want you to do is keep an open mind. Look at the news media objectively. Go follow the Prepared Mind. Go follow Viking Preparedness. They're good channels. They're people that are putting information out there that, we really need to get that information out there. So those are two that I would recommend for some good information. And, keep getting ready, guys. Keep prepping. I mean, because I don't know what's going to happen, but my gut tells me something is definitely going to happen, and we need to be ready for it. So I just keep doing what I can do and get ready as best that I can, and hopefully, that'll continue with everybody else as well. So anyway, listen, guys, I'm going to cut off here for now. I hope everybody has a good day. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love every day. Tell them how you feel. Let them know, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And remember, guys, it's STD. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Nobody can hold you back but you, really. And whatever your goals are and you're trying to reach them, you can reach them. So I will talk to you all tomorrow, and hope you all have a great day. All right? Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Oh, by the way, we pulled in 5.4 kilowatt hours again yesterday. So that's the second time we've done that. So I was real happy about that. All right? I'll talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.